Ed Tech with Howard and Feck, another quick tech tip. And this one's going to be about Google Forms, Google Classroom, shared drives, and some options and things that you need to be aware of. So it's okay to house a Google form in a shared drive. But for example, let's say that your shared drive is for seventh grade math. You're a seventh grade math teacher. You have a shared drive, and you and the other math teachers in your grade level are creating forms, and you're sharing them on your shared drive. When you go into Google Classroom to add the form, you need to understand that the form, all the responses, um, will show up for all the teachers and all the students because you're sharing that same form. So that could be a lot of responses. One option that you have to kind of help you to be able to manipulate that information when you move it over to a spreadsheet is when you go in to add a question, you might want to do a drop down menu with a teacher name and class period. So you could create a drop down and maybe it's, Mrs. Feck period one. And then it could be Mrs. Howard period one. That way, when the kids choose that and then your responses, you move that over to a spreadsheet, you can manipulate and filter through those responses and information a little easier. Another option that you have is while you create this form and you house it in shared drive, it's great. It's almost kind of like a template. Another option that you have is when you are in Classroom and you go to create, you'll see a quiz assignment. What's wonderful about this is that once I open up my form here, it's going to open up a blank one. But Google Form has an option now of where I don't have to recreate from scratch. I can import the question. Now I can go into my shared drive, find that form from my shared drive, choose the questions that I want added, and then just import them in here. Now, here's why this is a benefit. The reason why this is a benefit is because this form is now yours, and only your responses from your students will show up on this form. So just a couple of things to be able to work with Google Forms a little easier with responses in Google Classroom and shared drives.